I guess I'll also start a recording, because why the hell not? Play game, where was I? Oh, I was doing the DLC. Oh, hello, Shadow to you. How are you?
See you next time.
Oh, I don't wanna... Is this fucking new game to me?
Welcome to Firestone.
I don't want a new game this. I don't want a new game plus, just let me fucking... Let playthrough 1. Oh, can you have multiple playthroughs? Nice. No, I want playthrough 1. Okay, no. I was gonna say, there's no way that it just forced me into New Game Plus. Where was I going? Four, three, two, one. Jacob's Go. That one. The first of 4 DLCs. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
It was a dark and stormy night. Sheesh. On a distant corner of Pandora, where few men dared to tread. With the journey to find the elusive...
as well, like I say, the last location you go to is power level 340, you know, the bottom left corner of the map, Hampshire.
What's a tree?
Oh, for the angel's sake.
Yeah, so
that grows out of the ground
as
really
long as you're
tall.
about 130ish
No more
when you beat the game, then it should still be relatively easy for you. But if you're doing side stuff as well as main stuff, you will probably be slightly higher level than me, and I finished at about 307, I think, I finished.
Who is totally not Dr. Zed from the last story at all. Tried to help all of mankind, but ultimately caused very bad shit.
That's a swear.
Dude made zombies, okay? You're not the police of me. Pay attention. Okay, so some bad crap was happening, and it got really spooky. And this is when our story begins.
Is any of this going to be true?
Yes, probably a lot of it. You're adopted.
Okay. Honest, at least.
Greetings, misinformed zombie fodder. I am not affiliated with the Jacobs Corporation, but they've hacked me to tell people like you that they would appreciate some assistance with the overwhelming situation with the living impaired. I should warn you, though, that they'll suck your brain out of your cranial cavity like a crappuccino if you get too close. If you'd still like to help, I suggest you turn on the town's defenses. Otherwise, crappuccino. Toodles!
Okay, back up track. Not that I really need ammo, because I've got too much of it. Or money. I really don't need money. I have 2 million, I think. Yeah, I have $2.8 million. Oh, zombie brain. Also, who needs Call of Duty Zombies when you've got Borderlands? Unless you're like running trains, I suppose. Stop building on me. Oh! There we go.
That was intense. I'm just glad I'm not making a tasty flesh like you. If you're really going to solve the zombie infestation, you're gonna need to talk to Dr. Ned. He's been trying to fix the problem, and I'm sure he could use a hand. You'll find him at his office down on the docks.
Oh, will you now? Okay. Cool.
That's my boy. You like my pet, huh?
Oh, you know the drill. So long, fearless traveler. Enjoy your stay at Jacob's Cove.
If this crap ain't enough for your ailments, visit my infirmary
Oh,
on the
640.
water in Jacob's Cove.
That man for do.
Choose Dr. Ned before you're undead.
Yeah, no, you will be close to the end.
Fearless zombie killer.
I was just
New
thinking
missions
about
are
where you
available
was.
at the Jacob's Cove bounty board.
Really?
Aim for the head. That's where the pudding is.
Thank you, Claptrap.
Dearest Anna, I've arrived at Jacob's Cove, and you'll be pleased to know it seems a jolly and lively old town. I know being away from you and the children will be difficult, but it's only for a few cycles. The pay is just too generous to pass up. I'll work hard here and be back to you and the girls soon. My brother will take good care of you in the meantime. Love, Hank.
No, I've probably gotta go back out all the way around. Okay. Cool.
It has been brought to the executive leadership of the Jacobs Corporation that certain anti-Jacobs propaganda has been circulating, proclaiming that we are somehow responsible for not supplying evacuation from the sudden fatal passing of 97% of the workforce. We would like to remind the surviving 3% that we are not in taxi service, and further spread of this material will result in a write-up with HR.
No, I don't want to go that way.
like that? That hurt?
God, these guys are gonna be annoying. I'm gonna need an X amount of these brains, aren't I?
Feel it.
Dearest Anna, the work here is tough, but honest. Oh, and the trees, Anna. The trees are amazing. You wouldn't believe your eyes. I've never seen anything like them. Sometimes I feel sad to cut them down, but it will all be worth it if I can get back to you with the money required for us to have a fresh start. I'm dreaming about a nice homestead in the Doll Headlands. Think on it. Missing you, Hank. P.S. Tell Sally that I love the hat she sent. I wear it every day. The men tease me a bit, but they don't know the joy that a child's love can bring.
I hope he doesn't go further into that. A nice macaroni hat.
Dearest Anna, I've been noticing some strange things at the mill of late. Many workers seem to be falling very ill. What is strange is that we all had our checkups just last week and were given a clean bill of health and a vitamin from the company's physician, Dr. Ned. He's doing everything in his power, but there have been some deaths. Do not worry. I will, as always, be careful. I'll send an echo again soon. All my love, Hank.
My computer cannot handle being attacked by multiple bats at once. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Another day,
These things. I'm guessing I can't. Oh no, I can. No, I can't. $191,000. Like I'm fairly certain it takes like what, 5% of your money. Why? Well, now you're just taking the fucking piss.
Things have gone from bad to worse. There have been rumors of people seeing the dead walk. At first, these tales were laughed off at the saloon, but now people talk in the hushed whispers of the truth. They say that those who come in contact with the dead are always the first to be ill and are, as such, the first to seek the help of Dr. Ned. The doctor assures me that he's making progress on a cure. I, for one, believe him, and it is only 3 more weeks till we are reunited. Kiss the girls for me. Love, Hank.
Yeah, I'll probably say something along the lines of brains.
Beloved
Oh
Anna.
no.
It is no longer rumors. Some curse has been set upon us here at Jacob's Cove. The dead are rising from their graves and are ravenous with a hunger for flesh. All work has stopped, and we're fighting for our lives. But fear not. Dr. Ned believes there's a way to stop the horror. I have volunteered to allow him to test an antidote on me. It's the skags, my dear. The filthy skags will be our salvation. The doctor says they're immune to the ailment. I'm presently on my way to get this treatment at the hospital outside of town. I know it will be a success, and we will be together again shortly. Pray for me.
Hey, I pooped right where you're standing.
Oh, excellent opportunity.
Jacob's guns do one thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
Everybody's doing the claptrap. Let's kick it zombies for the thrill. Chick says shorty of my grill. Of your lifetime.
Find and kill the mythical pumpkinhead. Okay. Not a, fuck, what's the name of that movie? Sleepy Hollow, I think. Excuse me. Um. Give me a moment. Oh. We do this. Yeah, there really isn't much to this. DLC. Just 10 missions and like maybe 10 side missions. Of which like 5 of them are bloody TK Baja. Which I'd assume by the title of the missions, brains. I'm assuming he wants X amount of brains each quest. Which I assume I can only get by headshotting. Obviously the more that I get now, the better.
Like that? Like that?
Jack-o'-lantern. Like that? Is there any way to find out how many brains I have? No. Oh, hey man. Go away. Oh, I'm probably gonna die here. Oh no. Oh my. I don't even get his head. Oh. Now that. Where am I going? More up north. Really? I didn't do anything. Oh. I mean, to be honest, I should also open up the brains side quest. Just count, see how many I need. Problem is I can't see how many I have anyway, so whatever. When I get to it. And if I can hand it in a couple of times, then I'll do it, and then I'll figure out from there.
Sweet, you made it all the way here alive. I'll get the lift down, but it'll probably take a bit to hand crank the bastard all the way to you. Probably want to shoot any of those skull munchers that trottle in.
Written later.
Hang on then, going as fast as these old hands want to go. Like you've never had to wait on a hand-cranked elevator during a zombie outbreak before. Jeez.
To be honest, I haven't. All that is just taking the piss.
I'm getting there. Keep your shirt on. Oh, son of a bitch. I dropped the dumbwaiter. My hand just let go. I'll get you up. Hang on. If I can get this thing down there to you, there's a good chance you'll make it out alive. act all fancy and waste my time. Get on the damn thing.
Oh, that was taking a piss.
I probably went about this all the wrong way. I'm a doctor. I make people better.
Right,
I just wanted everyone to be okay. I made the zombies. I was never as good as my totally not made up brother Zed, and we're totally different people. I need a drink.
Thanks, Ned.
Would you buy first aid so that I won't have to fix you up later?
Well, if you want to help a decrepit old man who created an end-of-the-world epidemic, you'll have to head to the old hospital past the graveyard near Jacob's Cove. You'll need to find a sample of an antidote I was working on. I based it on skag DNA, since they don't seem to have undead tendencies. Get the sample and bring it to my claptrap in town. Oh, almost forgot. The gate key to the hospital grounds was lost a long time ago, but there is a more spooky way in. Just look for the old gravestone on the beach that doesn't belong. All right, see you later then.
Okay, thanks. No, there's not. Ooh, another one.
Feel it.
Oh, hello, Pedro. How are you? Fuck me. For one zombie. Did it have to come from that way? No. Probably not. Where is the TK mission then? TK mission is... once we get past all that shit. Hallow's End. I don't even know where the hell I currently am. Hallow's End. Well, me. Where is it? Because I would like it. all the brains that I've been collecting so far don't count towards shit. Where the hell is it? The mission is available from the southwestern area in Hallows End and is initiated by interacting with the prostate limb on the porch. I assume you mean that. Fuck me, I've got to go all the way back just to get this shitting quest. And then have had my time wasted. Why? Why does it have to be this way? I hope to God doing this quest isn't going to be a pain in the ass. Granted, it is just shooting zombies in the face. So... still, that's annoying. If stuff counted prior from all the zombies you've been killing, it wouldn't have been as much of a pain in the arse. Hey man. Yeah, it wouldn't have been a pain in the arse, but considering nothing has ever counted this far, it means all the zombies that I've been killing has been pointless. Also, there's no way you just hit me. Fuck off. Oops, you'll come back and give me my health. Good dude. No. No. Yeah. Again, I want to pick this up and start the bloody quest before I start killing shit. Oh, and it's despawned all of them. Oh.
Brain soup, brain taco, brains a la mode, brain pie, brains and cream, brain-filled donut, brains over.
It's not how you spell donut.
Scrambled brains, poached brains, brains Benedict.
You might have brains on the mind. 10 brains. That's not that much of a problem. I'm guessing it's gonna be like 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Oh, we're gonna be here a while. We are. Oh, I hope it goes up. Only 5 brains at a time. Because if it asked for 100 in the last one, I'm going to be very annoyed. 25. Well, as long as the zombies infinitely spawn here, I won't fully complain. If they don't, then obviously means I'm gonna have to faff around. Whoever came up with this quest, and piss off. Yeah, I guess I'm just exploring. Unless I could save and quit. But I have the distinct feeling I'm gonna have to leave and come back in again. Okay, I'll open them up. So this one requires 20. Sorry. Go away. No, this one requires 25, sorry. The next one is 50, so that's 75. 150. $400 brains. Oh my. What was it? 25.50. Right, 25.50. What was it then? 100 and then 250. I'll do the 51. Then Yeah, I'll do the 51. Get the 101, then I'll just piss off and do whatever. And then obviously come back, get the 250 again, continue. And then come back once it's done. Because there's no point me leaving this area to go to an area to kill 25 zombies to come back again. At 100 mark, that seems like a decent amount to actually go out for. And then 250 is whatever, just beat the game and then come back here afterwards. Or beat the DLC and then come afterwards. I should be able to get the DLC done today, considering I'm already on... Well, after that there's only what? Not counting these side quests, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the rest are all main stuff. Do this. Just so I remember what I need. See how I'll get the 50, then I'll piss off. Do what I'm supposed to do. And then as soon as I can come back here, I will do. I suppose at least at this rate I can level up a few times. And probably by the time I've done the DLC I might hit 40. It is a shame that they don't just drop them. Okay, I'll leave him re-enter since I'm right next to it. It should then respawn everything.
Zombies trying to tear your face off? Buy a shield, and then buy an insta-heal. For when the shield inevitably goes down and you really need it.
Unless I've just completely exhausted everything. Oh, brains I didn't pick up earlier. Nice. See, now that, if I'd have known that, I'd have killed all these zombies and have just left their brains hanging around. You fucking mind. Oh, there's like 12 more zombies. Come on. This is the entire reason quests like this shouldn't exist. Because no matter what you try and do, you will always waste time. You either waste time by going out doing the main story, getting 10 brains, and then wasting every other zombie you kill towards 0 count. Or you do fucking this to get rid of the easy, shorter ones before you get the long 100 and 250 ones.
That hurt?
Okay, that is just taking the piss. Need a zombie. Oh, hello.
What? You didn't like that?
Then I can actually go on doing other stuff. I don't mean go on doing other stuff, I mean hand in the Pumpkinhead quest. Get the Leave It to the Professionals one.
Brains!
Thanks for the shitty weapon. Improves Mordecai's blood when skill adds shock damage level 38. Can I even use that? Well, we'll find out in a minute. I want to hand that in. Because just picking up zombie brains and stuff, I'll know when it's done because it'll tell me. I'll also keep an eye on it whenever I'm checking quests and whatnot. I'll keep up to date. Yeah, see, no, it'll tell me anyway. So if I'm in a position where I'm doing nothing, which I will also. Location generally hospital, given by Jacob's Cove Bounty Board. Okay. Oh, this is now open, nice.
Killer. Dr. Ned, new missions are available at the Jacob's Cove Bounty Board. Most effective claptrap in life-threatening situations, hottest performer of mid-80s breakdance fighting, master orator, and best kisser.
Oh. Then the next side quest is given to you after this. Oh, I can use it. His shock is now level 4. Well, if I need anything to do with shields, he will more than ruin them. One of these days, genuinely, scammers will realize scams don't work. But until then... Yeah, I thought so. Where the hell did you put me back to? Why did you put me on top of the... Okay, and I also lost 225 grand, lovely. How much money do I have now? 3 million. Did have essentially 3.25, but whatever. Probably by the end of all the DLCs. I will probably have enough money for the 9 million achievement. Stop gozzing on me. Fuck off. You fucking must use the medkit.
That hurt?
It would be nice if zombies didn't just appear out of nowhere. No, they won't count. No, I'm gonna go that way anyway.
Always something new. Visit all our convenient locations.
Well, that should be now at max. Yep, that's that at max. 200 grand. Or 180 grand to get, I suppose, the last of the storage deck upgrades for ammo. Well, like I said, I don't fucking spend anything, so... Plus, I really don't care about those weapons. Get them out.
Who needs Dr. Zed when you have Dr. Ned?
I'm never going to use those iridium weapons. In before there's some super secret, oh, you've got all the iridium weapons. Here's the thing. Oh, this is the doorway where that guy came through.
That hurt? You like that?
Well, after I'm done here... 60. After I'm done here, I'll go back. Even if I didn't, even if I don't fulfill it, I know I'll get enough. Yeah, I'll go back and get that done to get the 250 started. Yeah, I think I'll get more than enough here.
Smited for nearly a fortnight. Still no sign from the
No, that's over there.
maker of an end to this unholy ordeal. As if those who have passed coming back to life isn't evil enough. I've learned of some new kind of abomination near the hospital on the hill. I fear I have another crime against nature whose earth must be kicked. And it will be, for my name isn't Father Jackie O'Callahan.
And I am going to go all the way back. It is within my best interest. Because the sooner it gets done, the sooner I don't have to care about it. How are they still chasing me? Off. I hope to God none of the other ones have something like this. I don't think they do. I know there's I think there might be 2 achievements tied to Claptrap. Or the Claptrap DLC. Oh crap. And then Mad Moxie's thing is just an arena anyway. There's no point in half-arsing the DLCs. I 100% of the main game has 100% these once. Because in the inevitability I play this game again, and the DLCs I don't have to do them. Or I only do the ones that I choose to do. Exhaust a game of its content once. Then, if you ever play it again, do whatever. And now we go back.
Brain soup, brain taco, brains a la mode, brain Oh, hello, tormented one. How are you?
Just ignore me shooting zombies in the brain. Why didn't that one count? Sometimes the brain dropping makes sense, other times it doesn't. I would assume headshot kills are what gives you them, but... I go back from work, nice falling asleep with me. With me? Oh, naughty. So grindy. Brains. Yep. Well, I'm on brains, which is the last part of this quest. It's not necessarily grindy, I suppose, if you've done it the way that I've kind of done it. Which is to obviously get the 10 brains first, then get the 25, then get the 50, go to the hospital, get the 100, come back, start the 250 so you can do whatever the hell you want whilst you fill up the meter. It's a little annoying that the brains that you get before you get the quest don't count, because that would have made the grinding a whole lot less tedious. But sadly they don't. Because if they did, you would probably get this quest done by the time you even get here. Or, you know, it would have been better to have just been, oh, just get 400 brains. So I believe the total is 475. And thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Sorry, I just had to move my list out of the way. Yeah, because I think total you need to get 475 brains. It's 2550, that's 75. Okay, no, it's 10, 25, so that's 35, that's 85. 185, 385. It's 435, if my maths is correct. Yeah, 250, 100, 350. Plus 50, that's 400, 25 and 10, yeah. 435 total you need. Well, I don't see why they didn't just say get 425, because that would be more than enough for you to play the DLC and get a substantial amount of brains by the end. I mean, as you can tell, I've already gotten 47 from just walking there to here. So it's not bad providing zombies that, you know, spawn, but... I mean, it could be worse. I could still be playing Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna shit on that game every step of the way. I am. Yeah, I could be playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla and getting 780 collectibles. Or I could be playing at least a half-decent looter-shooter. Here it is, that one. I've never played any MCs. In some ways, I don't blame you. Having played pretty much all of them, I somewhat don't blame you. And I wouldn't even recommend anyone to get into the series at this point. There's just too many games. If you count them all. Actually, how many are there? Like 20 games? Something like that? I think if my math is correct, there's 18. Yeah, there's 18. Because that's also counting the PSP and the 2DS games. It's still like 18 games in the span of 12 years. The largest series of games ever. If you mean coherent series, no. I would assume Final Fantasy takes the cake. Because obviously there's 15 Final Fantasy games. Then you've got, I think 4 has a spin-off. You've got, I think, 2 or 3 turn-based tactical games. You've got a prequel to 7 and a sequel to 7, and then 7's sequel, not the remake, because the remake is a sequel based on the movie that they made. So what do we have? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 at least. Yeah, 19 at least, what I can think of the top of my head. No, yeah, 19, 20, 21, 22, because of the 13 trilogy, and 10 has 2 games. So yeah, like, that's like, what did I just say, 23 or whatever? That's just off the top of my head from what I know. I'm sure I'm missing some, like a DS Final Fantasy game or something, but you're at least looking at 23 Final Fantasy games. Now granted, that series did start in 84 or something. I might be wrong about the year.
You like that?
Well, granted, it started in like 84. Which kind of gives it the benefit of the doubt. I guess Mario has many, many more. Well, obviously you've got Mario 1, 2, 3, World. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, The Lost Chapters, because that was the original 2 in Japan, but it was too hard, so they gave us Doki Doki Panic. That's 1, 2, 3, 2, World, 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, Galaxy 2, Odyssey, that's at least 10. New Super Mario Bros. DS, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. Wii U, New Super Luigi U. So we're already at what, 14? Yes, that's 14. Then you've got like Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem, which there's 2 of them on the DS, that's 15. Then if you count the Mario Kart games, like if you counted everything to do with Mario, yeah, there's like 12 Mario Party games, there's obviously 8 Mario Kart games, so that's already, you're already at 20, not with counting those 15, so you're at 35. Then you've got Paper Mario and the RPG series, then Luigi's Mansion. So what is that? 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, you've got somewhere at least like 40. Then you've got the Princess Peach game, which would be a, like say 41.
The night air is as chill as a cheesecake's teeth on a winter's morn. But it does not dampen my resolve.
Yeah.
I found strength in prayer, and with little whiskey I have remaining in my
And those
flask.
are licensed alone. Yeah, exactly. Then you've got the Mario and Rabbids game.
The monster of the
That's like 42, 43.
proved to be harder to kick than the rest.
See, this is the thing, when you put stuff like this into perspective, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Although, I would probably argue Mario is the only series to potentially never have one bad game. Like, I kind of don't count Mario as Missing, because that's essentially an edutainment game, rather than a video game. Or like Mario Paint. Oh my god, could you not? Yeah, I would argue that Mario is the best running series. For the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance too. Yeah, oh yeah, then you've got Mario and the 6 golden coins. I already counted the Mario RPG games that are on the Game Boy. Yeah, like I say, there's at least minimum 40 Mario games. And like I say, I would argue it's the most loved, longest running, you know, non-hated series. Even though I'm not a massive fan of Mario Galaxy 2, just because of 100%ing, and the same thing with Odyssey. Like, I like Odyssey, but Odyssey's 100% sort of category, if you want to do it, is just obnoxious and annoying. And then Sunshine is an unfinished game, and it shows because of the blue coins. So, whilst some of them do have... Oh, you're dicks. You know what's really nice in this DLC? Just having me stuck in a fucking corner. But no, the thing that I love about this DLC so much is just that zombies will just spawn out of fucking nowhere. Right. Who would I say is the male figure in gaming in contrast with Lara? Oh, so you're saying that Lara Croft is... If you thought of a female protagonist, what's the first thing you'd think of? You'd think of Lara Croft. I mean, to be honest, I kind of agree with you. I mean, again, it would kind of be like Zelda or Princess Peach just because they're the longest running. But because they're very much side characters and not main protagonists, I probably would go with Lara Croft. But a male figure, and you mean non-fantasy? I've played so many games, I don't think I'd be able to give you a straight answer. Max Payne? I mean, no, just because you ask most people and they'll say, who? Like, yes, I do like Max Payne, don't get me wrong. But again, Max Payne, because it's an old series at this point... Well, that's the problem. For female protagonists... Oh, nice. Oh, Hank. Right. Yeah, for female protagonists... There is pretty much just Lara Croft. And I'm not saying that in terms of, oh, you're sexist. Give me the fucking shotgun. You healed, you... Fuck off. Yeah, so for female protagonists, there pretty much aren't any. In before someone's like, Ellie from Last of Us? No. And I'm not counting Max or anything from fucking Life is Strange either. I want interesting characters, not...
What do we have here?
Not piss poor done ones. Yeah, let's see. That's... Oh, explosive. Yes, please. That'll take... Oh, no, that'll just take his explosive to level 4. was thinking Ellie too, but then went like, nah, she's a kid. Well, no, obviously you've got Last of Us Part 2, where she's a main character, or one of two main characters. But both of those bloody characters in Last of Us Part 2 were just, as far as I'm concerned, shite. Like, genuinely, I did not give a fuck. I didn't. And I never will. Again, I don't hate The Last of Us or The Last of Us Part 2. It's just, I don't think story-wise it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't. Like, there are just so many better stories out there. And when you've got an entire game that takes 24 hours to beat with 3 acts, that is basically, I want revenge. No, I want revenge. I'm finally getting revenge. You kind of get bored of the whole revenge arc by the end of the game. You do. And then, spoiler alert, it turns into, this isn't me. This isn't what anyone would want. What have I become? Fuck off. You can't be essentially the villain of the entire game, and then at the end you go, it was me all along. I'm the villain. It's shitty writing, that is. Again, I'm not a writer, but I could make something better than that. Like, having a revenge arc, seeing the character go through what they want, then coming to the realization that it's not worth it, is one thing. Going through a revenge arc 3 times and then coming to the conclusion? No. Planetscape Torment, best story ever. I've never played Planetscape Torment. Is Planetscape Torment even a single player game? I swear that's a multiplayer game, right? I wouldn't know. I only know the name of the game. Planet. I can't spell. I put Planate. It's a CRPG. Ooh. Oh yes, I remember Planetscape Torment. Yes, I remember it now. I don't know why I put a space in that. Yes, I remember it now. Yes, I remember it now. It's the old, pretty much, not, I don't know if it's more akin to not D&D, sorry, Diablo. I don't know if it's more akin to Diablo or if it's more akin to Baldur's Gate. I would assume it's more akin to Baldur's Gate than it is Diablo. Yes, D&D. So I was going to say D&D, but no, my brain wanted to go to Diablo because of the isometric viewpoint. But no, yes, it's going to be very much like Baldur's Gate. And I played Baldur's Gate for all of about 10 minutes and gave up. Because the Baldur's Gate the Baldur's Gate tutorial, it honestly is the worst tutorial I've ever come across. It has to be. Because the problem is with the tutorial, you go into it and it learns you everything. And when I mean everything, I mean, obviously when you play the game, you pretty much pick your own character and then you find a cast of characters to join your party to play with. I get that. What I hated was the fact that you play the tutorial and it learns you how to be a thief, how to be a warrior, how to be a mage, how to be this, this and this. How to bring this team together and work as a team. You know, like say for example, when it gives you the final room, you're meant to use like the necromancer or whatever to maybe buff your team to attack the undead because your team can't kill the undead out of any normal reason, or only the necromancer or whatever can kill undead. And my problem with the tutorial is because it throws so much shit at you that it tries to, you know, make you go, this is how all these are played, rather than, okay, you've picked this class character, let's learn this character as we play, because it's easier to learn as you play, because the game will be intended to be made in a certain way. Like, for an example, if I play the beginning of the game as, say, a warrior, and warriors can't kill undead, well, if you've designed a game well, I mean, you can't have undead at the beginning of the game because it would be impossible to play. So as you slowly progress and unlock your team and slowly live with them, you begin to be able to put them together and who has what skills and who can do what and where, rather than just throw you into a situation like 5 undead come running at you and it's just not well done, personally. I would like to give it another go, but I don't know when. It's because it's basically changing some few characters reflecting your dead. It's making the story not necessarily feel like you can't win the game as a cleric and win solo. You simply can't. No, I know. But that's my point, though. No, that's my point, though. It is just playing the tutorial. It throws together pretty much all the classes at you and throws you into a situation and say, work it out. That's my problem. If the tutorial, I believe in Baldur's Gate 2, or it's in the other game they made. Oh, what is it? What's the other game they made? I know I've got it. Neverwinter. The Neverwinter tutorial is so much better because you pick your class of character, it gives you the tutorial, and then somewhat throws you into a scenario that you can solve using your class, rather than, oh, you're a warrior, you're in an undead room, kill the undead. I can't. Tough shit, and it's, you know, just that, pretty much. So Neverwinter Nights does have a better tutorial than Baldur's Gate does. It's a better adaptation stars enemies rather than the other way around, yeah. It's a lie. Well, like I say, don't get me wrong, I would like to give it an honest go, you know, and not just play the tutorial, hate it, and just give up. Where's everything going? Because that's over there. I've got to go that way anyway. Moron found, noob found, wuss found, chump found. Okay. That's in the lumberyard. Where is the lumberyard? That's up north. And Claptrap is in the lumberyard, which I might not need to go to until later on. In Torment is only reading. It's like a book you're forced in. Only 3 fights in the entire game, really. I mean, I have played, I mean, this isn't even comparative, but I have played Wasteland 1. I did like Wasteland 1, granted that did have a lot of combat in it. But I did like Wasteland 1. My only complaint, again, and I guess this is my complaint with old games like that, is developers weren't really forthcoming in thinking ahead. I pretty much got to the end of the game and I got into the sewers, if you know of it, but I got to the sewers, which is pretty much the end of the game. And when you've got to fight robots that essentially have infinite accuracy that can hit you off screen, you kind of get a little annoyed at being killed before you can even engage in combat. You do. It does get a little infuriating. So then I just stopped playing it because I thought, well, I'm not going to bother. I even had the best weapons and armor relatively at that point in the game. I did. Like, I even left the sewers to get the stuff and then came back and it still didn't matter. Because I can't engage in combat from something that I can't see. So, yeah. Yeah, it's bad development. Yeah, like I say, it's just annoying, mostly. I mean, there's probably a way around it that I'm not aware of because I didn't grind out that sewer scenario with 1,000 different possibilities of all the different gun types and skill class bases to get past that point, admittedly, but I'm not going to. You know, I'm not going to waste my time doing that. The same in Baldur's Gate, like, you gotta know what you will face exactly, yeah. Again, that's why I prefer more modern RPGs. Like, it's the same thing like Baldur's Gate 3. There's a part of me that kind of wants to play it, but there's another part of me that just flat out does not want to play it because, granted, it is more of a D&D game, and sometimes I just feel like dice rolls... which one am I gonna fuck? Like dice rolls, like for an example, oh, you've got a 100% chance of talking your way past this scenario. Whoops, you rolled a 3. You've lost. Like that kind of stuff I'm not a fan of. You know? I mean, granted, if you had a 100% chance, you won't fail anyway. I would assume you won't even roll the dice, but... You know, like... Sometimes I just feel like it's a bit eh. Who the hell are you? Oh, Boot Goon. Section traps and hiding in shadow stuff won't help really. Like I say, I mean, it's like I will probably play Neverwinter Nights just because it's more, or potentially more. Player friendly. Because that's the thing though, is if I was going to be playing something that's D&D, I'd want to play D&D with friends, you know? Stop getting stuck on stuff. You can get stuck on stuff, I'm not bothered.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, incendiary. I do normally play RPGs. I do. Like, I'm not a massive fan sometimes of the yeah, I'm not a massive fan sometimes of the just sheer amount of stats that some RPGs will have. But for the most part, I will still play them regardless. Let's play for RPG when in a town, talk to an NPC, talk to the question you got mouse up, she kills your entire party. That sounds about right. Ooh, just in the nick of time. Could you all fuck off? Things. Oh, I'm guessing I can't use this. Nope. You really just stop spawning these bloody things. Nope. Not what I wanted. All these birds to piss off. They're more annoying than the bloody gangs. Okay. Yeah, so you know, like, I'll play most RPGs. Like, obviously I'll be playing Cyberpunk when it comes out. I'm not entirely thrilled to play it, but I'll play it. Could be over there. No. I walked in, killed one, He could be over there. If he's not around here. Like, I even have an RPG, well, an isometric RPG, I believe, called, I think it's called Nice to Be a God. It's in a metal tin, it's the only reason why I bought it. Oh, it's down there somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere along the lines of... Hard to be a God, yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I only bought it because I saw the tin. And I thought, oh, I'm having that. I didn't even look up if the game was good or not, if it was cheaper on Steam. I just thought, nope. That has a tin case, I'll take it. And I played it, and it's actually a pretty good game. Again, I haven't yet to play it, but... Considering I've got so many games I'm supposed to that I own. Like, there are so many games that I want to play, but then I start playing other stuff. I played Mountain Blade. Yes, but not long enough. I would maybe like to play Mountain Blade. I don't know if I would. I don't know which one I would play. I don't know if I would play the old one, because I can't remember if Fireband is good or not, from what I've been told. Or if I just say screw it and just, you know, buy the new one, because people say just get the new one. I don't know which is the best version to play. But if and when I do actually play Mountain Blade, I would like a walkthrough-ish kind of hints and tips thing next to me. Just because... From what I played of it, obviously the game begins and then that's it. It just throws you in. And I managed to get a quest and I failed it almost immediately, and I don't even know how. If I remember correctly, it was like moving cattle to a town. And so I said yes, I'd get it done. And it just failed. And I have no idea how or why. They're all very similar to the banner, which PC doesn't run well. Is that the new one or is that one of the older ones? Yeah, he's probably... The new one, okay. Well, I know, I'm fairly certain isn't Bannerlord in early access or something. Which would kind of explain its buggy-ish nature. Because I have watched someone play the new Mountain Blade, and it does look very fun, but that's the problem. It's the same thing when I watched someone play the new Total War. Like, it looks so much fun, but the problem is playing it. The only reason it looks fun is because the guy that I was watching has pretty much played the series for years. You know. And then obviously me going into it, I have no idea what the bloody hell I'm doing. And you're losing like every fight because you don't know how to strategize correctly. You know, and obviously the same thing with Mountain Blade. Like, it looks fun when you're watching someone who kind of knows what they're doing. But for me, it's kind of just stumbling around hoping for the best. It has more gameplay activities but didn't play it properly. Makes sense. Because I would assume you can outfit your entire team. I also assume you can take people hostage. Well, I know you can take people hostage. You can solo 300 infantries with an armored mount. Yeah, I can't. As much as I would try. But no, like when I did play the Mountain Blade, I did go into the arena in the first town, and I did annihilate everyone fairly easily. And I don't know if that's because I picked up on the combat fairly quickly, or if the arena is like on easy mode or something. But like the melee combat is relatively fine. It's just when it comes to the bloody AI who you've got on your side with potentially morons. And again, I don't know if it's down to the people you hire, or if it's down to experience, some hidden stats, or if it's just the AI's dumb. Now, like I say, these are the things when you go into games like that you need to know the answer to. Like, is the AI stupid? Does the AI level up? You know, do certain characters or certain AI better at certain things? Yeah, he is over here. You know, like these are the things of games like that you need to know going into it, because otherwise you'll play, you know, like say Baldur's Gate, and then complain at how stupid and hard it is when in reality it's a D&D game. Like, it's not meant for people who just want to casually play a game, you know? So if you're not into D&D, or if you don't care for D&D, then you're never gonna play Baldur's Gate. You're not. Yeah, exactly. And I got the combat right. Yeah, I mean, like I say, the combat wasn't that hard. And like I say, I won the arena, so whatever that's worth, I won the arena. Yay me. I've got to go back in here anyway. The lumberyard I'm fairly certain I don't do until later on. Just because there's a quest for it later. Yeah, Claptrap the lumberyard, that's when you get hitching a ride. So it might be at the lumberyard. If I get to hitching a ride and I don't go to the lumberyard, then I just will go straight there. But as of right now, I will do that. It's never unfair. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I mean, sometimes it might be a little unfair. You know, like there might be those design decisions that seem like a good idea, but in the long run it's kind of more of just a, you know, like Stalker. Like in Stalker, I believe you can, there's a thing, I believe, where you find these like super rare collectibles or whatever, which increases your defense. What it doesn't tell you is it also lowers your health at the same time. Like, why would you ever bother having something like that in your game? You know? And I don't think it's a stat thing like on a weapon or armor. I think it's like, oh, you found a hidden secret thing and you use it. Or you get a buff, but at the same time it debuffs you. I don't see the point in that. I don't. Yeah, like the Borderlands. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I'm not. This isn't exactly me doing much. Yeah, Stalker is one of those too. Yep. Again, Stalker, it's potentially one of those fun games you can play, but potentially without mods, it's just like really annoying. Again, kind of potentially the same thing with, I was about to say Risen, not Risen. Fuck, what's the other game? Me saying that isn't going to help. But yeah, there's another game that I keep thinking of like Risen, for some reason. I don't bloody remember the name of it. I mean, I can... No, not Metro, no. No, like I say, it's like Risen. I can tell you in a moment. Gothic, that one. Even though Gothic isn't really a game like Stalker. No, I was just talking about an old game, but yeah, no, Gothic. No, any time that I think of Gothic, I always think of Risen. For some reason. I don't know why. It's in the same bloody place. Yeah, or I guess kind of like Two Worlds. Like Two Worlds, again, it's not really that kind of game, but hang on a minute. This is fire. Yeah, Haven, New Haven, or Old Haven. I'm running away from me. Yeah, I mean, like, playing this right now, I really want to play, like, Hard to Be a God, or Risen, since I do own Risen. But when you own 1,000 games, you start thinking of wanting to play one game, but then something else turns up, so you play that instead. It's a blessing and a curse.
So big, so angry. That hurt.
Did I play Sacred? No, I haven't played Sacred, but again, Sacred is also on the list. I'm fairly certain, if I remember correctly, isn't Sacred 3 like the really bad one that people didn't like? Like, even before the game came out, didn't people slate it almost immediately? Yeah, it is the game I'm thinking of then. Again, I mean, I'd still play it, because why not? You know, again, it's the same thing with Risen. Risen 3 is another one of those, is kind of like, eh. Like, Risen 1, fine, Risen 2, kind of fine, Risen 3 is then kind of just, eh. But I mean, I'd still play them, because I'm not one of these people who will, you know, just shit on a game because it is what it is. It's the same thing with, it's a weird thing. It's always the third game in a series, like Mass Effect 3 has the really shitty ending. Obviously, the games that we just talked about, and also, I was about to say fucking Guild Wars. Guild Wars doesn't have 3. Dungeon Siege. Like, Dungeon Siege 1 and 2 is again like an ARPG, and then Dungeon Siege 3, people just slayed it immediately. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've only ever played Dungeon Siege 3. Although, from what I have played of Dungeon Siege 1 and 2, I do like it. But it always seems to be the third game in the series that people just seem to just shit on for some reason. Where's it to? Turn in Secrets and Mysteries, that's the main one.
So, one of my reanimated corpses sorta ate Bill today. And by sorta, I mean, he's now crapping his bones in the yard. The good news is he's already paid me rent, and I don't have to listen
we
to
don't
his
even have
bitch
an
about
inventory.
toenail
3.
griffins and
Oh,
totally
what, Sacred 3? Really?
Not to mention the popcorn shenanigans.
You loved all Mass Effect. Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on I'm not one of the people to hate on Mass Effect 3. Just because it had a bad ending, don't get me wrong. Yes, a trilogy leading up to a bad ending is gonna be, you know, heartbreaking. You know, but the gameplay and story behind 3 before the ending was still very well done. It's just the ending was complete dog shit.
Testing. This is the first official entry of my, Dr. Ned's Scientific Discovery Journal. My ongoing mission to extend the lives of those who have already passed. We must remain vigilant in our... Bill, are you making popcorn? What did we talk about? Dude, we just talked about this. Where was I? Saving the human race from the stale...
You know, like... You know, again, it's kind of the same thing like, say, the Dragon Age trilogy so far. Dragon Age 1, I would argue, is obviously the best of the trilogy. 2 is still good, but it does kind of simplify things a little bit, because I suppose Dragon Age 1 went from being more of a PC RPG, and then 2 being more controller-friendly, and then Inquisition just saying fuck it and going, like, mini MMO.
Greetings, loyal Nedcast viewership. Now in the third week of my clinical trials with corpse reanimation. The skin cells have reacted well to the treatment, but the bodies themselves seem to have uncontrollable hunger. Right now, it seems all they crave is raisins and bran muffins. But I fear with strength applied to the cell reanimation, their hunger will grow much stronger and possibly dangerous. Fear not, I will trudge forward unhindered by the possible destruction of mankind. Am I mad? Probably. But at least I don't make popcorn when people are trying to work. I've found that despite his infernal popcorn habit, I kind of miss Bill. Frank, the temp that replaced him, just wasn't the same, and definitely had too small a hunchback to suit my taste and assistance. Yeah, he was no Bill. Yep, he was no Bill. Man, I really wish Bill hadn't gotten all masticated by that zombie. Actually, I got an idea. I still have some body parts around here for Frank. Maybe there's something I can...
Oh. Oh, crap. Really can't wait till I'm done with this quest. Because then I can just shoot zombies over and over again. When does Cyberpunk come out? The 10th, right? Oh, hello.
That hurt?
No idea. Oh, okay. Are you not interested in Cyberpunk now? Is it going to be an RPG? No. You already know this Keanu. And you can be a dude but get robot lady parts. You mother... Yeah, the only reason why I know it's not really going to be an RPG is because on their Twitter handle, it used to say it was going to be like an action RPG or something, but then they recently changed it to an action adventure game or something. So, you think will be too next gen for your potato CPU? Why? What CPU do you have? What is it? I can't spell Twitter. i3-4400. Oh. Yeah, there it is. It says it's an open world action adventure story. That's what it says now. It used to say an open world action RPG. But now it just says action adventure story. GTX 1050 Ti backs it up a bit, but still. I mean, I used to be in your position. And now I have 2 PCs. I mean, the one that I'm currently playing on is not exactly strong or anything. And I'm not really in the market of getting a new graphic card or anything, but I pretty much used my... No! Why? Oh, because I'm thinking I was done. Yeah, like my old PC used to be a 1050 Ti and a Intel Pentium something. I think it was Pentium, don't quote me on that, but yeah. I know it wasn't even an i3. So then I turned that into my stream PC and then I got this one, which now has a 1066 gig and an i5 7500 in it and 16 gigs of RAM. Pentium 3 and NVIDIA with 64 megabytes. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, you can still play Baldur's Gate on that. Or Diablo 1. He's too young for Baldur's Gate. Why, how old are you if you don't mind me asking? Play Jazz Jack Rabbit 2. I know of Jazz Jack Rabbit and Spaz.
Shooting bullets just not cool enough for you? Get a Maliwan and light some people
I've never
on
played it.
fire.
2D platformers, weren't they? Let's try and guess whom. Not LucasArts. Joe Wood Entertainment. Epic Games. Oh wow. Them of all people.
Who's the best evil mad scientist? Yeah, that's right. It's me, Dr. Ned. That's with an N, not a Z. I have created a new Bell. I didn't have time to put them together in a smart,
shooter.
safe way.
Really? I forgot about the shooting one. Oh, hello.
Fixes and patches onto the old Bell. So it turned out that he's not really Bell or Frank. He's more of a Franken-Bell. It's a bit of a hack job, but it seems to work, so I say, ship it.
Okay, now. That's what's in here, flipping his ears and spells double jumps on.
That hurt?
So that's that one done.
Reorienting satellite dish. Please commence cowering in terror from zombie presence.
Oh.
Dish positioned, or at least close enough. Transmission commencing on 56K connection. Please wait. Transmission received. Thank you for using our state-of-the-art interstellar science magician
You're
to
going
send
to
your
the entire
message.
series on the Epic Store. No, I didn't. I already owned Borderlands way before then.
The Jacobs Corporation would like to extend a warm and friendly thank you for informing us of Dr. Ned's malfeasance. Money has been wired to your account as a show of gratification. Your nonverbal acceptance of this tender enters you into a contractual obligation.
Yeah, no, I bought them all. When I bought the series for like £5. From like 5 years ago.
Like, we'll kill you. We've sent a contact to meet you there. Get moving.
And where's this one? Oh, Dead Haven. Well, I'm almost done with Brains. And I will probably go to the lumberyard.
Feel it.
How much money do I even have on me? 2.5 million. Oops, pissing it down.
We see your signal and your transportation is inbound. Be sure to avoid the satellite-marked landing zone. Anything standing in that location will have its face melted off. The Jacobs Corporation would marginally regret if that face was yours.
Well, at least by the end of this quest I can... No! How did that miss? I cannot aim to save my fucking life.
There apparently was a clerical error and your ride hasn't been dispatched yet. I'm working to resolve the problem. Sorry about that. Have a nice day.
Feel it! That hurts?
Piss off.
Funny story. I forgot to fill out TKP request form 3882, so the fleet, get this, wouldn't send out your transportation. I've taken care of that issue. Rides inbound. For real this time.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Feel it!
Can't hide good stuff these days. Oh, am I done with that quest? I am done with that quest. Woo! I can now just kill zombies again. All the grenades, yeah, I forgot about them. The only problem is I have proximity grenades.
Any minute now. Remember to avoid the landing zone during final descent. See, I told you I'd take care of it.
Yeah, that's the one that I have completely forgotten to always use in this game. These bloody grenades.
What, you didn't like that?
All the way back to Jacob's Cove. Right now I'm going to Jacob's Cove. And in the side quest. Piss off all the way out that way.
For their elemental modifications. Need we remind ourselves of the company motto? If it ain't Jacobs, I'd rather be dead. Please lead by example.
You've been most helpful so far.
It takes a while, don't
Require very little more of you. A simple premeditated
okay.
and you'll be on your way. Easy peasy. Dr. Ned has become a liability. Take care of that liability, and we'll clean up the mess and get that mill back to working order. There's gravy and biscuits in it for you, and by that I mean gobs of money. Take care.
Oh, thanks.
I almost forgot. You'll need this doodad to get the drawbridge to lower. Good luck.
Oh yeah, bridge 2 Ned is the lumberyard. Well, I will go give that back. Well, I'll do this. And then I'll hand in the brains quest. There's the brains, here we go again. Upsale. Oh yeah, it's the claptrap one. Because then that'll be 100% in this DLC done in 3 hours. Give or take.
Jacobs still believe what our fathers taught us. Shoot for the head. Jacobs, wood is where it's at.
$105 times 9 is a lot less damage than 106 times 11. Obviously. But do I even bother? I kind of want to say no, just because of the shotgun that I've got. There's no point not buying it. Because I do like this shotgun just because it does do the electric damage. That's upside down. Now I will hand in brains. And then go to the lumberyard. Do the here we go again, because I'm going to have to come all the way back here. And the claptrap rescue, because that will upgrade my inventory by 3, not that I need it. And then it's just beat the DLC. I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards. I know there's more DLCs, but I guess in some part of me just wants to do a DLC a day, because I won't have time to do another one. I mean, I might have time to do another one, but yeah. I don't know what I'll do after this, because when I beat this it'll probably be about 6 o'clock, which will give me 2 hours to do whatever. I suppose if you have any ideas, Tormented One, I might do something. Otherwise I will probably do Wipeout Pure and finish that off. I know it's basically just do them on harder difficulties, but I may as well. I should have 2 hours to spare to do, what, 3 difficulties? Let's say... Maybe not. Because what would it even be? Like, say... Essentially 3 hours, although they get faster. Whatever, please. Ooh. Well, if you are interested, anytime in the future, I do have a Google Doc of everything I own. Feel free to look through at any point. It'll just give you an idea of everything that I own exactly. Yes, this one. But I don't know if I will really be able to play anything anytime soon, because I might be getting Immortals Phoenix Rising, which is out on the 3rd. Which I won't be playing Cyberpunk when it comes out on release, just because I won't be done with yeah, I won't be done with Immortals. And even then, everyone under the sun is going to be playing Cyberpunk. And everyone's going to go, oh, Cyberpunk, oh. Ooh. Just the brains trophy out of the way. Twice. What are you gonna throw up? Oh, the... Oh, explosive artifact. I'm guessing I can't use this. Nope. Thank you anyway. And now I can at least start to get that. Yeah, I just want that. Because then that would be better. Nah, no it wouldn't, that would be better.
Brain soup, brain taco.
Ooh, that's that done. Now we go up north. Like I say, get the here we go again one done, because I'm going to have to go back to the town centre most likely. And then if Claptrap's like next to me when I do that one, then I'll do Claptrap as well. Because then it's just a bridge to Ned. Night of the Living Ned, and Ned's undead, baby. Ned's undead. I'm assuming that's a reference to something, but I don't know what. I know Night of the Living Ned, everyone would know that, but... And a bridge to Ned might be a bridge too far. And the only thing that I could even hazard a guess what Ned's undead, baby, Ned's undead could be is Ash is back, baby, Ash is back, but I'm fairly certain that's not even a line in Army of Darkness, I think the movie's called. I am fairly certain. I'm not a massive horror buff. I've watched some, not many. Oh. Oh, level 40 in the DLC, that's nice. I don't think I'll hit 41. I might, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, no, I can equip the shotgun, can't I? Man, that's a huge collection. Thank you.
That hurt?
Yeah, I haven't calculated how many I've owned in a while, but I know it's over 1,000. Too bad I can't say that on a first date, can I? Hey baby, you want to see my massive video game collection? Because they'd be... Oh. No. I beat Catalyst. Mirror's Edge. Yes, I haven't streamed it though, but I have beaten it at least once. Yeah, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I've beaten it. I beat it 3-ish years ago.
Try not to hurt your girl parts on the multitudes of minions I've set upon you.
Like, whoa, Skaggy, you wouldn't believe what happened to me. The misery machine broke down. Like, I know that's not news, but I found this town and there's, like, no one there. I finally ran into an old doctor who said there was zombies throughout the haunted forest. He seems like a nice old man, so I thought I'd help him out. Who needs the rest of the gang, right?
I might see where this is going now all of a sudden. Zoinks! I'm not even going to attempt to do it, I can't do a Shaggy impersonation. So the moron I'm assuming is Daphne. Who would even be the noob be? Because Wuss and Chomp would probably be Shaggy and Scoob, right? Who would noob be? Unless it means Fred. Or any of the battlefields. Maybe. I'm not a massive fan of co-oping stuff though. Just because, for me personally, and again, I only say this because I don't know how people play games. But when I play games, I either play them at like 2 miles an hour because I want to sit around, play and enjoy them, you know, like say something like this. Or sometimes I just want to just blast my way through it and just beat it as quickly as possible. And so sometimes I'm like a really terrible co-op guy just because of that. Because someone might want to play one game like slow and methodically, I might just not care and want to run through it. Also, I'm in Lumberyard, am I not? Where the hell is Claptrap? Claptrap Rescue the Lumberyard, that's where I am. Battlefield has multiplayer. No, I know Battlefield has multiplayer, but yeah, if you meant like the campaigns, because I know some of the, I know 3 has a co-op mode. Is an optional mission from the it becomes available only after hitching a ride. I've done that. And runs in the Lumberyard location. Yeah, that doesn't fucking help me, does it? Unless there's an underneath part of the map. You don't know if you can co-op the campaign. No, that's my point. Like I say, Battlefield 3 has a co-op campaign mode. Like, it's completely separate to the main story, it is. It's like mini missions. It's like the co-op missions in the Call of Duty Modern Warfare games. Like, they're just set-piece moments that you can play co-op. He's near the end of the level. Whimpering. So he's up here somewhere. You own 4, 1 and 5. I own 3, 4, 1 and 5. I don't own. And Bad Company, obviously. Of course I own Bad Company. Which multiplayer game do I play the most? I mean, it kind of used to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I played that a bit, but if you mean ever, it's probably Bad Company 2. It's probably Battlefield Bad Company 2 or Call of Duty Black Ops. How are you still alive? But obviously I don't play that anymore because people don't really play it. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it in years. If I knew people were still playing Bad Company 2 on PS3, I would go out of my way and buy a copy right now and play it again. I would. But otherwise, I don't play a lot of multiplayer games.
Son of a bitch. This freaking digital bearing module's terrible. The waypoint is constantly trying to send me through a mountain. What am I supposed to do? Go through it? Is there some secret passage? Ah! No. Can't jump over it. Damn it. What? Wait! No, I hate you, digital bearing module!
Okay.
You want one? Oh, shit, wait. I forgot about me trying to shove you off this mortal coil. Can't be giving brownies to just any vengeance-driven D-wad now, can I? Hey,
it's a brownie. Can I have one? I want a brownie. Also, what am I supposed to be doing for the main quest? Oh, I've got to run into it anyway. What kind of games do you play then? Tormented one. I'm sorry I've been such an ungrateful host that I haven't asked anything about you. Yeah, what do you play then? Man, don't get in my shit. Kidding. Just be glad that I don't have any feelings and I didn't start crying immediately. Don't be mean. I'm gonna tell my mom. Guy's mean to me on the internet. Mom. I'm playing Borderlands 1 again. Oh, it might be why you're here then, eh? Max Payne on a hardcore difficulty. For Max Payne 1, good fucking luck, my friend. Max Payne 1 is stupid hard even on the easier difficulties from time to time. Or to play through. Oh, never mind. I like Max Payne, but I just... yeah. Sometimes you just get into those scenarios where you just feel like it's impossible to progress.
Okay, so, like, you know how that ghost always turns out to be some old guy with a mask on? I don't think these zombies are wearing masks. So, I've been doing what you and I do best, Skaggy. Hiding. Zoinks! I think I hear something. Like, I better sign off. Don't worry about me, old pal. They never think to look in a barrel, right?
Are you sure about that? But 3 is as well on hardcore. Well, I mean, I would argue 3 is going to be a little easier. Well, 1 is only easy because I believe you can, what, save scum, right? So you can forcibly make the game easier by just saving every 2 seconds. Ah, crap.
Give him hell,
You also play CSGO. Ooh. Dirty Bomb. People still play Dirty Bomb. Fucking hell, that's not a game I've heard in many years. That's like saying people are still playing, what's the game that they made previous? Brink. Yeah, that's like saying people still play Brink. Please don't. Brink is dead. You can't find matches. No, I know, because I believe they shut the servers down anyway. But no, that's my point though. Is that's exactly like saying people playing Brink. Pretty Dirty Bomb there still is. Nice. Night of the Living Ned. That means I want that one. Because then I'm going to have to run all the way back. I should have development, but kept the master server on 2 people still play it. That's nice. I kind of like playing Dirty Bomb. I believe the reason I stopped playing is because I don't think it became pay to win, I just believe it became stupid. In that you could still unlock characters, but obviously if you wanted to unlock them a few hours early, obviously you could pay for it. So it was a little pay to win. I'm going to die like Quake and Co. Well, true.
Zombie killing. This is new and different. Steve and I have hunted a lot of things. Skag, crabworm, even went after mothrat one. These brain suckers are pretty freaky, but yeah, they're not so tough. Still, I'm happy my best pal Steve is with me. Yo, Steve! One behind you! Team with these zombie buggers, but so far so
you can just save grind. No, I know, that's my point though, is you can grind out or you can pay it, which makes it slightly pay to win. Because I don't know. You know, it's if, you know, you could pay, but it only takes, say, an hour to unlock them, for an example. That's kind of pay to win. It's not like you have to grind, like, 40 hours to unlock a character, or you can pay $5. And again, obviously, like you're saying anyway, but obviously the ops themselves are useless, because it just depends what guns they come with. And because it's kind of like CSGO, well not kind of, but because it's like CSGO where you don't need to aim down sights to increase accuracy. Except I would probably assume snipers maybe, but... Indeed, Mom, you can aim down... No, I know you can aim down sights, but I believe it doesn't actually do anything. I don't think.
Corporation has asked me, the world's famous Vault Hunter, to stop the minor zombie infestation here in Jacob's Cove. While this job is well beneath a man of my reputation, Daddy needs a new cheetah paw. My plan of attack is to hit these
improves accuracy. You don't know what I mean. I'm fairly certain in Dirty Bomb you can hip fire, but you will still be fairly accurate.
I'm echo communicating from bed. So what?
Like, you know, obviously you know exactly like how Call of Duty, how Counter-Strike works. Aiming down a sight with the SSG or the assault rifles with the scopes, like using the sights doesn't do anything. I'm fairly certain the same thing happens in Dirty Bomb, where aiming down sights doesn't really actually improve your aiming. But again, I mean, I haven't played it in so long, but you know what I mean, you can be accurate for, like, even if you don't aim down sights, if you have pinpoint accuracy all the time. No, I know. That's my point, is I'm not trying to say that not aiming down sights is the way to go, but I'm just saying that you don't need to rely on aiming down sights to be accurate. Again, like Counter-Strike, if you tap fire or, you know, sort of burst fire kind of thing, then, I mean, obviously Counter-Strike doesn't have aiming down sights anyway, but... Kill me. Kill me. Kill me, goddammit. Thank you.
So big, so angry, so dead.
But yeah, like I said, that's my point, is you don't need to aim down sight. He now in... Yeah, they're both either right next to it or... Oh, and if you hear a claptrap, let me know. Around here somewhere. Instead on this guide thing telling you where he is, it's always behind some wooden logs near the end of the map. North, east, west, what? Oh, there he is.
That's my boy.
You piss off. There's gonna be some bullshit way up here, isn't there? wedge myself in. That's Claptrap. Take out Ned, it'll probably spawn me back in Jacob's Cove, hand in the other quest, and that'll be this DLC done.
Oh my God. Steve is dead. I can't believe he's gone. I really miss him. I can almost hear him. Hey-oh. What's that? Oh. Oh, my angel. Steve! Hey, man. I thought you was dead. What's that? Oh. Oh, you want a hug? Me too, man. Come here.
Right. And I could run all the way back, but I'm not bloody well going to. Fuck that, I may as well just do this. Okay, no, Dimension Bomb, no, thanks for coming along, I do appreciate it. I'll be on till 8ish, depending on where you live in the world. I'm on for about another 2ish hours. So 8 UK time. So if you're around later, I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you when you're around next. Oh, I've got them. I want to sell these, don't I?
If this crap ain't enough for your ailments, visit my infirmary on the water in Jacob's Cove.
You get notified. Well, I do also have a Discord if you have Discord. Notifications always go up when I go live there immediately.
That's what I'm feeling.
No, I won't. Yeah, they'll just take me straight back to Jacob's Cove.
Well, you got me out of bed. Now I'm just pissed off. I love slippers. I love to wear them. Now I'm just gonna have to kill you. You smell like popcorn. Now I'm pissed.
Yeah, the...
I'm more of a
Oh, is that the end?
It's not over
Yeah, I
yet.
was gonna say. Oops. What one? No, it's just this one. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Fuck off. Oh, and it just kills me instantly. That's bullshit. Oh, why is it also spawning all the way back here? Screw you. This is gonna be annoying. Get good. I would like you to propose to me an idea of how I'm meant to prevent that from happening. A man doing a spin to win move? I don't see anything feasible to stun him out of it. By getting good. Yeah, well, you know. I wish the developers would get good and put a fucking checkpoint down there. Instead of making me run through this shit again. I mean, I do have an RPG. That might work. But I'm not entirely sure if it will. Or if I'm meant to just run away from it. But I'm fairly certain I can't dodge it. Oh, never mind. He's on low health anyway. You know how I just asked about stun locking him? There you go. That's a zombie island of Dr. Ned.
The Vault Hunters had stopped the evil Dr. Zed from...
I thought his name was Ned.
Yes, yes, whatever you say. Where was I? Oh, yes.
Man, what's that DLC done?
Dr. Ned was stopped.
100%, 3.5 hours.
Courageous Vault Hunters. And me.
Genuinely thought it would have been slightly longer, at least 5 hours, but whatever.
Bedtime, you little... Good night, dirty little orphan.
Yeah. Okay. Anywho. Attribute the level there. Go back, hand in the last quest, and then I've done everything. Really? I came out of a toilet. Nice. Now I've done everything.
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, NSS has the solution.
I didn't need them after all.
All SNS guns have extended magazines.
And then I guess I will fast travel out and go back to New Haven. Then I guess tomorrow I will do Mad Moxie's Underdome, even though it is just an arena-based thing.
Like my pet, huh? That's my boy. Someone's getting a treat. Get him, blood.
New Haven. Oh. Yeah, we'll open another one. Baja's Bigger Blaster gives you a leg up on the competition. I get it. Nice.
Shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor.
Excuse me. Yeah, like I say, tomorrow will be the Underdome. That's what I will do tomorrow. I suppose if I can get on for say 1-ish, I could probably get the Underdome and T-Bone Junction done. Because again, I mean it is 6, so obviously if I'd have gotten on an hour earlier, I could have maybe done the Underdome. In before the Underdome is only like an hour long. But yeah, so I'll do that tomorrow, try and get on early so I can do the other one. And that will leave the second to do Tartarus Station, which will then give me access to do one Resident Evil DLC, because I can't do the other. Because I game share Resident Evil, I can't play one DLC, I can only play the other. So I'll do that, then sometime in the future when I guess buy Resident Evil myself, I can then do the DLC, the free one. Yes, that's the plan. I mean, I might actually get Immortals Phoenix Rising. I mean, I played it, I was kind of enjoying it, so... Because I was kind of enjoying it, I mean, there's no reason not to at this point. So... yeah. But, obviously if it doesn't come Thursday, which with game shipping and whatever, I suspect it might not. Also play it Friday, and then I'll play whatever Thursday. Yeah, I will at some point do Wipeout Pure, I'll finish that off. But for YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed this one DLC until I play the other one tomorrow. So I'll see you then for Borderlands fans. Ta-ta.